Dear Dad, it's been so long. 7 years. It's been more than 7 years since we lost you. I'm 22, so I guess that makes me a man now. I'm writing this because I want to talk to you. Just to give you an update of what that little loudmouth of a boy has been up to till now. Even more so, I guess it's because, once again, I find myself missing you. At your funeral, I wasn't able to talk to you, but I think I finally found strength to attempt to find the right words. See, you were my hero, the strongest, most admirable man that anyone could look up to. Putting your loved ones first, always believing in their abilities, even when they couldn't. We lost you way too soon to an aggressive cancer. I remember you saying you would make the normal life expectancy of 12 months into 12 years. I believed that, of course, because I'd seen you do incredible things before. Working double shifts, running around like crazy, but still managing to swim more than a full marathon on top of it all. But I guess sometimes even the strongest of us can't hold our ground against the vilest of opponents. 6 months to the day since your diagnosis. 6 months it took to beat you. 6 months of agony, desperation, and deterioration. Dad, we may have lost you that dark night in October, but we kept your fighting spirit alive. We didn't let it get us down and out. Mom kept working hard to make sure we had a home rather than just a place to live. She's been amazing, going through the worst of the losses and still fighting to live a good life. And well, Kevin and I found a new appreciation for life since we learned how fickle and short it can be. Because of that realization, we were arguably even more optimistic than ever. So we decided we should do what makes us feel the most alive. We continued our studies, working on the side, and most importantly, we traveled a lot. Dad, you should have seen some of the study places I've been to in the last years of high school and the years of university. By my master's year, I got this really cool opportunity all of a sudden to work as a head of media for a multi-million-dollar company in the UK. I felt like I couldn't let that opportunity slide, and I dropped out with only a bachelor's degree of science. It was exciting, and looking back, I can still say it was a great move and learning opportunity. But it was also the start of the hardest year of my life. I struggled adjusting at first, feeling the pressure of the role as I was so inexperienced. I was dealing with being on my own in another country, knowing no one outside of work. Mom also moved back to her hometown in Germany, selling the house Kevin and I grew up in. Kevin, my brother and best friend, was even further away, working in Egypt as a dive instructor, so I felt more alone than ever at times. I broke up with my girlfriend at the time of 5 years, and around that time, it was exactly 6 years since she passed out, and I felt it more than ever. Missing you, missing the most strong-willed person I'd ever known. I was looking for guidance. It's safe to say that for about 8 months, I was in a mental battle with myself to keep my head above water. I kept on functioning and doing my job as best I could, given my energy and the circumstances. But I finally understood what it could mean to slip into a full-blown depression. I felt this wave of unhappiness and dread consuming me at times, without any warnings. My self-esteem was lower than ever, and I dug deep inside myself, trying to find back that optimism I'd always had, until I realized I needed help. I started going to therapy with an amazing psychotherapist, and it's there that I started to see a way out of the endless cycle of negative thoughts that was consuming me at times. I worked hard on smoothing out emotional blockages from the past and accepting the person that I saw in the mirror. I've now moved to Germany too, resigning from a job as head of media. The feeling grew stronger and stronger that it was time to find my own way. So, despite the fear and the risk that is starting your own business, I remembered what you always said, Dad, to make a fist, and I'm now doing just that. I'm acknowledging my thoughts and accepting them for what they are, to then make a fist and punch through this debilitating fear of failure. Because I know that I'm like you in that way, Dad, and so is Kevin. We're not scared of a fight. I refuse to run away from what scares me, even if it means I'll hit the floor sometimes. It's the way forward to follow my passion. Because in the end, what is life for that passion? It's full steam ahead now. Dear Dad, that's what's been going on ever since you left. If you want to know what a regular day looks like for me right now, this is it, when I'm out on the road at least. I'm working out, editing, and I'm trying to build something that's bigger than myself by doing something good in the world. I still struggle with negative thoughts sometimes, just like pretty much everyone else, but I've gotten past the worst of it, not in the least thanks to the amazing friends and loved ones that I have around me. I dive deep into my passion for film as well. I go to the cinema as often as I can, and I started dabbling in playing the guitar a bit, which is very therapeutic. Kevin is also doing great, living in Munich at the moment, and Mom has built a nice home for herself here in Germany, being as strong as ever. Dad, I hope you'd be proud of us, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for 15 years of being the best dad and the best man I could ever wish to be raised by. Even though you passed away, your courage and strength inspires us on to follow our own path. It lives on through us and our eternal love for you. I love you. Forever.
Don't go raising a beam. What you do? Don't go raising a beam. What you